Whoa there, highball hustlers and rebel rousers. Buckle up and belt out a bow crack as we're cranking the chaos and cranking the fun. Buckle in for the Whisker Billion Happy Hour where we swig the devil's juice, spin the scandals, and scorch the scene with straight up sensational indie music. That's right. I'm your blazing hot broadcast bartender, Suki Blaze. Let's get ready to raise the roof with some heart-pounding beats and a tidal wave of wicked wit that will have your cheeks flaming and your feet flying. So stop those boots off, snatch a shot, and let's clink to the chaos makers, the daredevil dreamers, and the devilishly divine like me. Because tonight we are just coming in hot.
Steering with my knee, and I'm not afraid to die.
That was Pedal to the Metal by Uncle Ben's Remedy. Pure fire, full throttle, leaving the dust in our rear view as we charge ahead with unbreakable grit. But let's be real, if this were some real convoy, we'd be stuck behind some REMF arguing whether MREs count as gourmet fuel or some mystery meat in a pouch. And right now, I'm thinking of heroes like Sergeant Mike Ironclad Reynolds, a proud veteran who stared down the storm dodged more incoming than a supply clerk dodging PT, and stood taller than the front lines demanded because nothing says unbreakable like volunteering for extra duty just to mess with your LT. Oh man, that's spirit right there. For every fighter who's held the ground and probably tripped over their own bootlaces doing it, this one's for you. Crank it up, it's Brooks Herring with I Stand, and we're rolling in hot.
There's plenty of things in life that can bring you to your knees. Punched in the gut of making it home after a year fighting overseas. Part of growing up is learning to stand up on your feet. When you die, they'll lay you down. Watch what you do with the in-between. You can kneel to put that ring on her hand and kneel before your God. Kneel to help a friend to their feet when you're the only one they've got. You can kneel at the stone of a hero who laid down their life. When the flag is raised and that music plays, oh say, I better see you rise. I stand, oh I stand. I don't have to like what you say, but I'll die to defend your right. Soldiers, they don't care who you voted for last time.
So show some respect when all the glory waves and you hear that sacred tune.
I've seen an old man stand and salute from a wheelchair, and damn it, you can too. You can kneel to put that ring on her hand and kneel before your God. Kneel to help a friend to their feet when you're the only one they've got. You can kneel at the stone of a hero who laid down their life. But when the flag is raised and that music plays, oh say, I better see you rise. I stand. Proudly we stand, 'cause divided we fall. At the dawn's early light, she waits for us all. You can kneel to put that ring on her hand, kneel before your God, kneel to help a friend to their feet when you're the only one they've got. You can kneel in the stone of a hero who laid down their life. When the flag is raised and that music plays, oh say, I better see you rise for the USA and the ones who died. I stand. I stand.
Brooks Herring with I Stand. Like a bunker you just can't breach. Unyielding, unapologetic, and the kind of track that echoes through the barracks at 0400, daring you to hit snooze on your resolve. But let's face it, if resolve were a Chow Hall mystery meat, half the platoon would be trading it for boot polish, because nothing tests your resolve like I Stand, like a surprise IG inspection mid-coffee. Hats off to Captain Jack Ghost Harlan, a proud veteran who's outrun more IEDs than a coyote dodging a coyote ugly date, turned evasive maneuvers into an art form while the brass back at home debated on font sizes and the after-action report, and still finds time to rib his squad about how his ruck weighs less than their excuses. For every trooper who's bolted from the foxhole when the bugle blew, get the hell out, this chase is yours. Gear up and ghost the ghost, because Brooks Herring is here with I Gotta Run, and he is sprinting on in.
I can feel it all around me. The air is still unlike my soul. The quiet night begins to drown me, and the fire takes control. The sunset on the road calls out like a wolf into the night. I'm drawn into the distance where the darkness meets the light. I gotta run like the river face, but not my name. I gotta roll till the ocean air surrounds me. The delta opens up and takes my soul into a waves. I gotta roll. I gotta roll. I really thought that I could slow down and tame the wild in my heart. By the time the dust has settled, I'm looking for a brand new start. I'll hang my head, but I won't take my boots off for too long. The sunrise on the hills calls out like an eagle, and I'm gone. I gotta run like a river down the mountain, through ponds and little towns that know my face but not my name. I gotta roll till the ocean air surrounds me. The delta opens up and takes my soul into a waves. I gotta roll. I gotta roll. My peace is in the unknown. My sanctuary has no walls. My saving grace is in the searching. I'm wandering, but I'm not lost. So I'll run down the mountain like the river through the pines. I'll run to the ocean till I rest one last time. I gotta run like the river down the mountain, through ponds and little towns that know my face but not my name. I gotta roll till the ocean air surrounds me. The delta opens up and takes my soul into a waves. I gotta roll. I gotta roll. I gotta run. Gotta run. Oh.
That was Brooks Herring with I Gotta Run. I tell you, like a Mustang with a burr in its britches, thundering hooves and wind whipped wild, leaving you choking on the dust and dreaming of your next vacation. But darling, you know, life's a rodeo. Half the time we're dodging broncs that buck harder than a politician's promise and tripping over our own spurs while trying to lasso the moon. Let's tip our Stetson to Marshall Zeke Quick Draw McCoy, a proud veteran who swapped sandbags for, well, sagebrush, outgunned more vermins than a saloon full of sore losers at poker, and still reckons his faithful sidearms got more dates than he does, because nothing says romance like cleaning your six-shooter by lamplight. For every cowpoke who's hightailed it from heartbreak and wrangled to sunrise, this one's for you to chaw on, my friend. Well, I know you might be saddle sore, but you know what? Dust off, because saddle up and spit shine those boots, because Jordan Redding's Cowboying Up is fixing to rustle the airways. Here he is. Enjoy.
Taking every fire, sixes out of rounds, that's tough. You're staring at the sky, no answer coming down, that's rough. Life ain't in the mood for giving. The cards you're getting dealt ain't winning. Everybody but your mama bet you quit. Shake off that dust and cowboy up. Like Chris the Devil, getting it done. Rocking that Bronco, Randy getting macho, Petty pounding Daytona. Pedal out one lap to go. Like Eastwood taking on Wild West. The dude never loses that star on his vest. Stetson on, chest out. Brother, get down, cowboy up. You can sit in the stands with the fans and enjoy the show. Or you can be the last man on his feet at your old little Alamo. 'Cause life is a rodeo. Like Chris and Dale, getting it done, bucking that Bronco, Randy getting macho, Betty pound Daytona, pedal down one lap to go. Like Eastwood taking on the Wild West, the dude never loses that star in his vest. Stetson on, chest out, brother, get down, cowboy up, rolling into town. Everybody gon' hush when your boots hit the ground. Cowgirls swung in the back, guys run 'cause they know when you get on down, you cowboy up. Like Chris and Dale, getting it done, rocking that Bronco. Randy get macho, Dale Jr. Talladega. Ain't afraid to push it to the floor. Like Eastwood taking on the Wild West. Like Yokel Showboat, that Texas two-step. Levi's on, chest down. Brother, get down, cowboy up. Cowboy up. Cowboy up. Get down.
Yeah. All right. Ready? Hell yeah, we're cowboying up. Woo! I love that song. Really gets me going. It's like high octane right now. Woo! Well, like a greenhorn trying his first lasso, rawhide tough, boot scooting bold, leaving you spinning in the saddle with a grin wider than a prairie sky after the rain. Woo! Miss Suki Blaze over here is just like maybe too much bourbon in my coffee cup here, but damn, I'm having a good time. Thank you all for showing up once again and listening to my show, The Whisky Rebellion Happy Hour, with your host, me, Suki Blaze. Wow, that song just got me going. But shoot, if cowboying up means dodging more tumbleweeds than bad bets at the county fair, half of us be trading our Stetsons for shower caps just to keep the dust off of our dreams, right? We gotta dream big. Here's to every rambling soul who's chased the cattle call and came home with stories taller than longhorns. 'Cause nothing beats a sunset toast with a tin cup, a black coffee. Dust off the dance card, folks. We're two-stepping on in with Dalton Jones. Right here in the South is warming up the porch. Yeehaw!
Southern outlaw, born and raised. Wanna take it back to the good old days. I miss the way things used to be. People look you in your eyes when they're talking, shake your hand before they start walking. I don't know what's gone wrong, but it needs to change. I was taught to say, sir and ma'am, you don't start a fight, but you never back down. Hold the door open if you see a woman coming. Something goes down, don't start running. Only thing you're giving in life is your name. Better make sure you don't bring in shame. So few things in this life that you can live without. That's the way we do things. Right here in the South. Do a hard day's work for a hard day's pay. Take a little and you put it in the plate. Treat a woman right, make sure the bills are paid. When things get tough, the tough get going. The good things in life are all worth knowing. Everyone down here was brought up this way.
Hell yeah, that was Dalton Jones, and he just fired up the place with his song Right Here in the South. Like a bonfire at a family reunion, right? Grit-soaked gospel true remind us that the best roots run deeper than a well in July's drought. And the sweetest teas always seem, well, a little too sweet on purpose, right? But when the call comes to bleed for what matters, that's where the real ink hits the page, turning ink into legacy. Sliding into the spotlight now is Michael Allen, a Texas-born troubadour and U.S. Army veteran who traded foxholes in Iraq for footlights on stage. Deployed with the 1st Cavalry Division, humping patrols through the heat while dreaming up hooks that could disarm a demo charge. This here's the first of 2 gut punches tonight. Blood, a slow burn ballad, well, that just doesn't sing about family ties, it carves them into stone. Y'all keep up with Michael on Instagram at Michael Allen Country, TikTok, Michael Allen Official, and his website, michaelallencountry.com. And be sure to keep up with his tour dates that'll have you hollering for an encore. Alrighty, folks, let's lock and load your heartstrings because Michael Allen's taken away with his first draw, Blood.
His life from him. Hear the crack of the round as his body falls limp to the ground. Watch him take his last breath as I've sentenced him to death. Now I've got blood. My sins, yes, I've got blood on my hands. I'm begging God, oh God, cleanse my sins. Was I just a sinner or a pawn in his plans? I felt just like a weapon in the palm of his hands. Was I just a sinner or a pawn in his plans? I felt just like a weapon in the palm of his hands.
Michael Allen. Wow, you just poured out blood like whiskey from a canteen. Thick as family oaths, sharp as shrapnel scars, leaving you with an ache that binds tighter than bootlaces in a firefight. Remind us that love's the real battlefield, where the wounds don't show but the stories never fade. But darling, when the dust settles and the echoes linger, that's when the heartstrings pull you back to what haunts sweet. That's right, those ghosts that whisper instead of roar. You know, sticking with our Army vet troubadour for round 2, here's Michael Allen's Lingering Love, a slow dance that will wrap you warmer than a wool blanket on a desert night. Dim the lights, folks, and lean in. It's calling your name. Here we go.
How much farther can we kick this can down the road? Drag my feet for so long, burned a hole in my soul. Feels like the words were right on the tip of my tongue, but they get all tied up like a bull on the run. I think we both knew this was coming, 'cause I looked in your eyes, we both started to cry, try to mumble goodbye, we both know that it's time to let this go. Oh no, yes, it's time to let this go. Oh no, I'm waiting till the 11th hour to tell you what's been on my mind. The burden of all love's weight on my shoulders. I don't wanna break your heart, no mind. And I think we both knew this was coming, 'cause I looked in your eyes, we both started to cry, try to mumble goodbye, we both know that it's time to let this go. Oh no, yes, it's time to let this go. Oh no. So if tomorrow never comes, we keep on acting like everything's just fine, tiptoeing around with no emotions, trying to force this love on borrowed time. And I think we both knew this was coming, 'cause I looked in your eyes, we both started to cry, try to mumble goodbye, we
Michael Allen just closed out his block with Lingering Love, like the last embers of a campfire under a harvest moon, right? It's like smoky, soul-stirring, the kind of fade that clings to your collar longer than a goodbye you weren't ready for, leaving you with scars that sing instead of sting. Folks, what a double-barrel dose from this Texas firebrand and Iraq veteran with the unbreakable bonds of blood to the haunts of lingering love. He's got that first cow of grit woven into every chord, reminding us that the truest fights are the ones we carry home in our chest. Y'all give it up one more time for Michael Allen. Catch him live at michaelallencountry.com, slide into his DMs on Instagram at Michael Allen Country, or scroll the shorts that he has on TikTok at Michael Allen Official. He's just getting started, folks, and we just love our veterans here. God bless them, and I'm so glad that the Lord gave them this craft to be able to sing and express themselves and share their stories through song. It's quite the blessing. Well, let's fade to black on that set, partner, because up next, the night's still young and the jukebox is still calling our names. Attention music fans and free thinkers, tune in to Rebels and Rivals, the podcast that's all gas and no brakes. I'm Suki Blaze, your global fire starter, serving up country, soul, and genre-smashing tracks. Built from the broken amp, ripping into raw music tales and gearhead grit. Black Jackson from Audio Underground, unearthing sonic gems that clown the charts. Together from music's wild heart to the wildest debates, we're driving into everything. No rules, no limits. Only on Sonic Scout Radio. Well, we just eased off Michael Allen's Lingering Love like a last raindrop from a thunderhead, poignant, pulling at the seams, leaving you with a quiet thunder in your chest that says the storm's just passing through and not taking root. But hold on to your hats because the sky is clearing for a fresh face tearing up the Twang Trail. Introducing Stephen Jones, a road-worn rambler with a voice like gravel under tires and riffs that rattle the dashboard. Debuting his 1-2 punch tonight with Big Storm, a boot-stomping whirlwind, whiskey regrets, and a wide-open redemption that'll have you revving up that engine and chasing the taillights. Hell yeah. Y'all, this is the kind of track that brews trouble and bottles lightning. Sounds like me, your host, Suki Blaze. All right, strap in and strike the match because Stephen Jones and his Big Storm is just brewing up a frenzy. Giddy up now.
We gotta pray now. We gotta pray now.
Well, there's a big storm coming in. It moves the walls on every side. Well, there's a big storm coming in. It moves the walls on every side.
Well, there's a big storm.
Well, that big storm's gonna move on over. There's nowhere else that we can hide. Well, there's a big storm coming in. It's gonna stay and never leave.
Well, there's a big storm.
Well, there's a big storm coming in. It's gonna stay and never leave.
Well, there's a big storm.
Well, that big storm's gonna move on over. We better pray for some relief.
We gotta pray now.
Well, that big storm's come and gone. The walls are still on every side.
Well, there's a big storm.
Well, that big storm's come and gone. The walls are still on every side.
Well, there's a big storm.
Well, that big storm's finally on over. There's no more reason for us to hide.
Well, there's a big storm.
Well, that big storm's finally on over. no more reason for us to hide. Well, there's a big storm. We gotta pray now. We gotta pray now. We gotta pray now. We gotta pray now.
Stephen Jones just barreled out a big storm like a Category 5 chasing a trailer park. Rattling windows, rearranging the furniture, and leaving you with electric hum in the air that says real thunder's the one that's rumbling in your ribs. But you know what? When the winds die down and the shadows stretch long, that's when the quiet creeps in, carrying baggage heavier than a heartbreak hangover. Y'all remember this one from last week's hoedown? Well, we're dusting it off for round 2 because it just hits different twice. Brandon Holcomb's Ghosts That Live With Me is a spectacular slow burn. They'll have you checking in the back seat for uninvited passengers and pouring one out for the ones who never left. Well, let's crank up the volume, dim the porch lights, because we're going to let those spookies come knocking at our door again. All right, my friends, the ghost that lives with me.
She was pretty as a picture. You couldn't miss her. Blonde hair, long legs, and bluest eyes you've ever seen. Just couldn't believe the day she walked out and slammed the door. Left me here with nothing more but this old house, plenty of memories in between. She's a killer like nothing I'd ever seen, and a ghost that lives with me. It's been a few years, too many beers, trying to get that girl off of my mind, and here I am talking to you about the day she walked out and slammed the door. Left me here with nothing more but this old house, plenty of memories in between. Son, she's a killer like nothing I'd ever seen, and a ghost that lives with me. A ghost that lives with me. I just couldn't believe the day she walked out and slammed the door. Left me here with nothing more but this old house, plenty of memories in between. She's a killer like nothing I'd ever seen, and a ghost that lives with me. A ghost that lives with me. She was pretty as a picture. You couldn't miss her. Blonde hair, long legs, and the bluest eyes.
Brandon Holcomb. Wow, he's just so buttery, his sound, huh? Well, just sum it up, ghosts that live with me, like a full moon seance in a shotgun shack. Haunting as hellfire, too. Tender as a thumbprint on a faded snapshot, leaving you with that shiver down your spine that says some shadows just stick around for a long haul, whether you invite them to dinner or not. Well, folks, if tunes were time machines, this one's got a rewind in for that reel just to catch one more echo. But darling, even the spookiest sets need a spell to just catch their breath, right? So time for a quick break to stretch those legs and refill those tumblers and shake off the chills. We'll be right back with more twang that will tangle your heartstrings. So stay tuned, partners. Don't wander too far. I'll be right back. Hey Rebels, Sonic Scout Radio is your global fix for unsigned artists. No labels, just pure heart-pounding talent. Tune in at sonicscoutradio.com for vibes that'll make your heart skip a beat. Join the music revolution only on Sonic Scout Radio.
She's not gone, the torch and the fire.
shining bright on the eastern sea. We fought too hard to lose the American dream.
I would like to invite you to mosey on through the mist of those midnight murmurs with me, leaving the jukebox humming with half-heard heartaches and the hush that hangs heavier than a hangnail on harvest day, but reckon it's time to trade the twilight for the tinkerin', the echoes of the elbow grease that sparks symphonies from spit and shoestrings. Hitch your high horse on this humble holler where the underdogs outshine the overlords. Welcome to the Creator's Corner, the back porch powwow where we shine a lantern on the lone wolves and late-night lab rats, armed with nothing but modest AI tricks up their sleeves, beating on bold trails through the thicket of tunes. Y'all know the score. Not every dreamer can wrangle a full band or a fat studio budget. Some savvy souls stomp the floorboards for rhythm, drum beats on a barrel and battered laptop, and let those clever code whisperers and weavers wander their way through the wild blue. It's a mixed bag, folks. Garage geniuses, kitchen croners, and porch philosophers turning in a what if into a watch this. Pull up a milk crate and pass the popcorn. These trailblazers are fixin' to fire up your feed.
Yeah, straight no chaser. Down the hatch, I'm feeling like a trailblazer. Bottles talking, saying one more round. I'm 2 steps in, but the world's spinning around. Was it the salt? Was it the lime? Or was it just this wild heart of mine? Was it you tequila? Then go drink it. What the hell was I even thinking? Raise 'em high, don't stop clinking. Tonight's a blur and I'm sinking. Bartender's laughing, says, you're a riot. I said, line 'em up, I'm not here to diet. Dancing boots stomping like thunder rolls. I'm on a roll, y'all losing control. I'm singing loud, off key but proud. Say, well, how's my choir with one big crowd? Now the jukebox shouts and the neon glows. Who needs a map when the whiskey flows? Let's shoot tequila, then go drink it. Hey now, what the hell was I even thinking? Raise 'em high, don't stop clinking. Tonight's a blur and I'm sinking. Go drinking. What the hell was I even thinking? Raise 'em high, don't stop the clinking. Tonight's a blur and I'm sinking. Whoa, 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 let's sink in. Whoa, whoa, oh. Bartender's laughing, sinking. Was it the lime or was it just this wild? Was it the world spinning? Was it the lime or was it just this wild heart of mine? Let's shoot tequila and go drink it. Hey now, what the hell was I even thinking? Raise 'em high, don't stop clinking. Tonight's a blur and I'm sinking. Tonight's a blur, I'm sinking. Tonight's a blur and I'm sinking. Bartender's laughing, says, you were right. I said, line 'em up, I'm not here to diet. Dancing boots stomping like thunder rolls. I'm on a roll, y'all losing control. I'm singing loud, off key but proud. Say what crowd's my choir with one big crowd. And jukebox shouts and the neon glows. Who needs a map when the whiskey flows? So let's shoot tequila, then go drink it. Hey now, what the hell was I even thinking? Raise 'em high, don't stop the clinking. Tonight's a blur and I'm sinking.
We just chased the last shot of Shoot Tequila and Go Drinking down the hatch like a daredevil double on a dusty bar top. Fiery footloose, leaving you with a warm buzz in your veins and hollering for one more round before the stool stops spinning sideways. That's right. But hold on to your horses, because in the Creators Corner, we're slinging spotlights on solo acts like, the magic that they brew from modest means. Enter Michael Vesuvius, a backwoods beatmaker who's wrangling AI whispers and a stomp box drum to brew barroom bangers that are, they make a jukebox jealous maybe. No big band bucks, just clever code nudging, I guess, with grit and gold, and turning kitchen table sketches into tracks that taste like trouble and triumph. Y'all, this is a seamless shift into our next song, Whiskey, Wheels, and Wreckage. A gravel road ramble that'll skid you straight into the sunrise with scars worth singing about. Tip back and tune in. Michael's pouring another. Yeehaw!
A shot of whiskey, the boot on the floor. The jukebox howling just one more. Spinning wild in the red sundress, kicking up trouble, I must confess. Whiskey wheels and wreckage tonight, burning up the back roads, wrong feels right. Dancing through the heartbreak, hearts on fire, cheating on the moves, we're tangled in desire. Big truck growling in the parking lot, chrome shining like a bandit's plot. She's leaning close, her lips near mine, but that gold band's a warning sign. Oh, but the music's loud, and the neon's proud. Whiskey wheels and wreckage tonight, burning up the back roads, wrong feels right. Dancing through the heartbreak, hearts on fire, cheating on the rules. We're tangled in desire. Oh, but the music's loud and the neon's proud. Whiskey wheels and a wreckage tonight, burning up the back roads, wrong feels right. Dancing through the heartbreak, hearts on fire, cheating on the rules. We're tangled in desire. Big truck growling in the parking lot, chrome shining like a bandit's clock. She's leaning close, her lips near mine, but that gold band's a warning sign. Oh, but the music's loud and the neon's proud. Truck growling in the parking lot, chrome shining like a bandit's block. She's leaning close, her lips near mine, but that gold band's a warning sign. Oh, but the music's loud and the neon's proud, chrome shining like a bandit's plot. She's leaning close, her lips near mine, but that gold band's a warning sign. Oh, but the music's loud and the neon's proud. Tires spin and her laugh cuts the dark. Two rebels running with a stolen spark. Love ain't clean and life ain't fair, but under this moon we just don't care. Whiskey wheels and wreckage tonight, burning up the back roads, wrong feels right. Dancing through the heartbreak, hearts on fire, cheating on the rules. We're tangled in desire. Tangled in desire. Tires spin and her laugh cuts the dark. Two rebels running with a stolen spark. Love ain't clean, life ain't fair, but under this moon we just don't care. Whiskey wheels and wreckage tonight, burning up the back roads, wrong feels right. Dancing through the heartbreak, hearts on fire, cheating on the rules. We're tangled in desire.
We've just skidded off the gravel of whiskey, wheels, and wreckage. Like a tail-spinning tailgate at dawn. Raspy redemption, rubber burn regrets, leaving you with that road-weary glow and a thirst for the next mile marker that don't leave you to a dead end, right? Folks, if it's not the kind of creator craft that turns a lone laptop loop into a legend, I don't know spit from shine. Big holler to Michael Versluvius for slinging these solo stunners with a dash of AI elbow grease. And a heap of heart, no entourage required, just pure porch pounding poetry. Y'all track this trailblazer down and keep the fire stoked, right? Hit him up on Instagram at Michael Versluvius, that's VERSLUIS, for raw rehearsal reels and, some of his humming harmonies. TikTok, Mike.v.music for quick clips and all that fun stuff. And he also has like a, whole .com thing, mjvvlgmusic.online, right? It's, be sure to snag his streams and stay in the loop of his latest drops. He builds his own beats, one boot tap at a time, and, we're just all riding shotgun in this crazy industry world we're in. All rebels, rascals, and rum runners. Crank the volume and cork the cork, because this party's just igniting. Dive into the Whiskey Rebellion Happy Hour, your twice daily, 7-day-a-week program, which is like a whirlwind of wicked whiskeys, pulse-pounding playlists, and scandalous stories that will scorch your soul. I'm Suki Blaze, your saucy and sassy shot slinger of sound, mixing mischief with melody that'll have you hollering back for more. Now follow me on all of my socials. I mean, not just one, but all of them, at Suki Blaze Radio, and join the uprising. And hey, if you're an aspiring artist, send me your stuff. It's so simple. Well, it's Suki Blaze at SonicScoutRadio.com. Alrighty now, who's thirsty? Up for Michael Versluvius with his next song, Boots on the Floor. Yeehaw!
Well, the sun's done set, the work week's gone. Boots are laced, it's time to get on. Fiddles tuning, banjos tight, we're hitting the floor on a Saturday night. Beers in the cooler, sweat on the brow. Ain't no stopping this party now. Boots on the floor, hands in the air. Swing your partner, we ain't gotta care. Boots did it strong, the band plays loud, kicking up dust with a rowdy crowd. Boots on the floor, that's what we're here for. There's a
line stretched out past the old dance hall. Jeans and plaid shirts, they've come to brawl. Lights are low, but the energy's high. A good old time beneath the country sky. Fiddlers grinning, the bass keeps time. The banjo's picking up a rhythm divine. So grab your gal or grab a beer, or make memories to last the year. Set, the work week's gone, boots are laced, it's time to get on. Fiddles tuned in, banjos tied, we're hitting the floor on a Saturday night. Beers in the cooler, sweat on the brow, ain't no stopping this party now. Boots on the floor, hands in the air, swing your partner, we ain't gotta care. Two-step strong, the band plays loud, kicking up dust with a rowdy crowd. Boots on the floor, that's what we're here for. Boots on the floor, that's what we're here for. Boots on the floor, hands in the air. Swing your partner, we ain't gotta care. Two-stepping strong, the band plays loud. Kick it up, dust with a rowdy crowd. Boots on the floor, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. There's a line stretched out past the old dance hall. Jeans and plaid shirts, they've come to brawl. Lights are low, but the energy's high. A good old time neath the country sky. Fiddlers grinning, the bass keeps time. The banjo's picking up a rhythm divine. So grab your gal or grab a beer, we'll make memories to last the year. So grab your gal or grab a beer, we'll make memories to last a year.
Well, y'all, that is a wrap for this week's Whiskey Rebellion Happy Hour with your sassy host, Suki Blaze. We've been kicking up dust, slinging whiskey, and blasting the fiercest indie country bangers to keep your boots stomping and your heart racing. Don't let the good times fade, my friends. Grab the Sonic Scout Radio app, free on Apple or Android, to stream every twangy tune, snag exclusive artist interviews, and stay locked in to the Rebel vibe wherever you roam. Keep up with the chaos on Instagram, TikTok, FB, SoundCloud, YouTube at Suki Blaze Radio for all the spicy updates and next week's lineup. They'll have you two-stepping till sunrise. Stay rowdy, rebels, and I'll catch you next time for more honky-tonk mayhem. This has been a Suki Blaze Radio production.